It took almost 18 years, but Stacey Degrandchamp's family says they are finally one step closer to getting justice. The 17-year-old was stabbed to death back in 2002, but the case went cold. WANE 15's Angelica Robinson talked with the victim's family and the lead detective who helped crack the case. It is a story you'll find only on WANE 15 News.
It was August 2002. Stacey Degrandchamp was a week away from starting her senior year at WANE High School, but she would never make it to that first day of class. Detectives say that Holly Boisvert stabbed her in a fight over a guy. Stacey Degrandchamp's family describe her as outgoing, energetic, athletic, and they say she had a love for people. She was her mother's only child, but she found a sisterhood in her first cousins.
The three of us were only about 17, 18 months apart. So where there was one, there was three.
Jamie McMillan and her sister Tiffany Brubaker say Degrandchamp began shifting her focus from parties to college. They say she had already filled out an application to go to Ball State, where she hoped to major in computer programming. But on August 15th, 2002, her dreams were cut short.
It was like a terrible, terrible nightmare that you're just like, no, don't wake me up and tell me that.
Degrandchamp was stabbed to death during a fight with another girl. The case was cold for nearly 17 years before detectives began reviewing it again in 2019. Investigators say Holly Boisvert was considered a strong person of interest for many years. Over the last year, though, detectives began interviewing witnesses again, including Boisvert.
There were a lot of people who were still local, who were witnesses at the time back in 2002. In this particular case, that made a world of difference and allowed us to keep pushing forward with it.
Investigators were able to collect enough evidence to make an arrest, including the knife believed to be used in the stabbing. This photo captures the moment she was taken into custody.
To get that phone call, to hear that detective say that we got her, is just an amazing, amazing feeling.
It's just very satisfying to know that you can call that family and give them some news that you hope will help them move forward in life and hopefully answer some questions that they've been struggling with over the years.
It's been a long road for Degrandchamp's family, and they realize there's more to come. But Brubaker and McMillan believe there's a message in all of this.
Just don't give up hope, and you just got to stay positive and just know that one day it will happen.
15, 20 years, whatever, don't give up. That person has to pay for what they did.
Boisvert is being held in custody still in Wisconsin, awaiting extradition to Fort Wayne. Detectives do say that she will be charged and tried as an adult for the killing of Stacey Degrandchamp. Reporting in Fort Wayne, Angelica Robinson, WANE 15 News.